Hey guys, this is Jessica. I just finished working out, so please excuse me if my skin looks weird or whatever. Um, so I wanted to make this video because I'm going through the job search, and I'm in Houston, and there's a lot of jobs and stuff online that you can go to, anywhere from Indeed to LinkedIn to wherever else people go to look for jobs. Like, you can even look for jobs on the Google search itself. So, you know, you come across a lot of great opportunities, and you also come across scams. Today, I'm going to talk about a scam that I encountered. So basically, I had two companies that reached out to me, and they were like, hey, we received your resume. It looks really great. We love your qualifications. Come in for an interview, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm interested in interviewing for the position. I'm available this and this time. What's available? Like, how can we set this thing up? That's basically the flow of the information, or I'm sorry, the flow of communication, how things went. So I'm booking these interviews, and I'm like really excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, 2 interviews in a week. Woohoo! Actually, it was 3. I have to check out and vet and see if the other one is a scam too. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm kicking ass. All right. Yes, let's do this thing. So, I ended up having to reschedule one of the interviews, and and they were like, oh yeah, sure, we'll just reschedule for the next day at the same time. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Like, they're not like trying to shame me somehow or whatever about the interview. Like, the rescheduling process was just like that. And so I rescheduled. And then now that I'm rescheduling, I have 2 interviews in one day. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to check the address to see if I can actually pull this off. And so I'm just like, okay, I think they may be in the same building. Let's see. So I saw 5821 Southwest Freeway, Suite 330, Houston, Texas, and I think the zip code was 77057. And so I was like, okay, cool. Here's one, and it's listed here. And then I went back to the other email, and I saw the same exact address, suite number included. I'm like, wait a minute. So what's going on here? Are they 2 companies that are working in the same suite? That kind of seems weird. And so I looked up just the first half of the address, and I saw so many different companies and stuff just claiming to be registered by this, claiming to use this same address. And I'm just like, that's weird. Like, I know about like virtual offices and things like that, so I kind of like just took that into consideration too. But then I saw so many companies using that same exact address and suite, and so I was just like, yeah, this looks fishy. And so I ran into I came across like a Reddit thread, and they were like, okay, yeah, I received an email from a company that I didn't even apply for, and they want me to interview. Is this a scam? And then like one of the commenters were like, it's obviously a scam. And I felt so silly. I was like, why didn't I think about that? But I sent out so many resumes that I was like, maybe maybe it was like one of those places or whatever that you apply for, kind of like on LinkedIn or Indeed, and then the company is called Confidential or something. So I didn't write that off completely. And then I was like, could it really be that this company just knew that I was looking for work, and then they just approached me with some kind of scam? And I was like, yeah, that's really possible. So watch out for that. This company goes by the name of Interactive Inc. or and the other company is called the Gold Standard. So just watch out for those. If I come across any other job scams in the Houston area, I would definitely make a video about it. We just, I just don't want anybody else wasting their time. So that's why I'm making this video. I keep looking this way, but the camera's this way. Sorry guys, I'm gonna figure this out. I haven't, done videos in a long time, but yeah, so I hope this helps someone out. I hope this saves them, getting dressed and going to an interview and it ended up being some BS. So yeah. All right. Peace.